What's the Chow Chinchow? JoesphGames here, and welcome to the State of the Lantern Nation address for the 27th of August 2018. That is a big day. That is a huge day. You know why? Because it's my 30th birthday. That's huge. It's big. It's scary. I'm officially an old man now. I am the elder statesman of YouTube. Probably the elder statesman of the Pokemon community, really, in a way. But I'm so happy I do what I do, and I've never burnt out. I've never regretted making videos for YouTube, and I hope I never will. And it's because I honestly believe it's A, because of you guys, and B, it's honestly also because the fact is I've never truly cared about the numbers. I've never gone into the math. I've never earned a penny from this channel. Also, I've never tried to make YouTube my job, and if YouTube was my job, it would turn into the scary world, and it would probably turn into what other huge YouTubers like vloggers and like other stuff are like trying to associate with burnout. I have not hit that burnout yet, because of the fact that I may have hit a time where I've just lowered myself to 1 LP and stuff like that. And Draft League has stressed me out a bit, but the fact is, I've never truly burnt out. I've never truly regretted uploading on YouTube, and that's all thanks to you guys, so thank you so much for that. Now, if you don't know what the State of the Lantern Nation address is, basically, it's a big channel update. I don't do little channel updates very much these days. I do big channel updates, and they spread them out sporadically throughout the year. So there's one on New Year's Day, there's one towards April, there's one in June, there's one now, and then there'll be one in November for the channel's birthday. And that's basically how this works. There's like 5 updates throughout the 5 massive updates throughout the year, and then a few little ones spread about sporadically when I need to update you guys on things. But of course, this is the August one. It is for my birthday, so thank you very much for that. And also, it is autumn. So autumn is coming up, and what does autumn mean? It means let's go. So let's talk about our current series on the channel, and then I will explain my plans for Let's Go and some other stuff that's coming up on the channel very, very soon, and some stuff you might be very excited about too. We'll see anyway. So, here we go. So, first off, we have Glaze. Pokemon Glaze going out weekdays on the channel at this moment in time. Monday to Friday, between the hours of 7 and 9 o'clock British summertime. Sometimes a little later, depending on how long I can wait. Most of the time it's going out Monday to Friday, but not all the time. And that series is going rather well. And I'm really enjoying doing it, so I really want to keep doing it, really want to keep supplying you with episodes. I do notice that when I make a movie reference or TV show reference in the title, YouTube decides to not promote that video as much. So I don't know what to do about that, because I do like to make movie references or TV show references in titles and stuff like that. So, don't know. I mean, I've seen videos that have got like 6 views. I've seen videos that got like 15 views and stuff like that. I mean, I don't look at the numbers. I try not to associate numbers with care, really. I'm just happy that people are watching my videos. That's all it is. I'm happy that people are watching my videos and enjoying them. If you are, that's what I'm happy about. You know, that's all you need. That's all I need to be happy about. That's all I've ever been happy about. So thank you so much for that. You guys are awesome. So, Glaze has been one of my favourite series on the channel. I've really enjoyed doing Glazed, and thank you so much for that. Okay, so then we have our draft leagues. Right now, the IBL, the Indigo Battle League, is coming to an end. We are in, well, by the time you would have seen this, I've already recorded my Week 10 battle, and that should be up in the next few days. Ace. Hopefully it went well. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There was a chance of us making playoffs. It's down to math and week 10 as well, so there's a lot of things that could make playoff. There could be a lot of teams that make playoffs in my division as well, so it's really, really interesting, the IBL at this moment in time. So I don't know whether we made playoffs or not, but the fact is, I don't really care. I've had a lot of fun, I've enjoyed myself, and I've learned a lot about my battling style and how I battled. I think the mons I picked were actually pretty good. There were some mistakes I made, but I think I'm learning from them, and with more experience and more Draft League battles, I will get better. Because, of course, we have the International Battle League as the Chester Chinchow's coming up in September, and that's going to be fun. I'm also in a league that I don't upload with, and that's just a league amongst friends, and it's rather fun as well. I'm trying to get some battles done on that. That is 100% Showdown related, but I don't upload that series, so it's not important. I also been having a little bit of trouble finding Jenners for my Wi-Fi leagues battles. Hopefully things will start panning out there and I'll be able to find Jenners again, because it's just so much better if a Wi-Fi battle is on Wi-Fi and not on Showdown. It's meant to be on Wi-Fi. It's gonna be. I would like it to be on Wi-Fi. Maybe I'd have to learn to gem my own mons. It's something I've never learnt before. I'm gonna have to give it a go. Maybe, I don't know. But I will try and get some more Wi-Fi battles out for you guys on actual Wi-Fi. We'll see. Anyway, so that is how Draft League is going. And then, of course, we have our Once in a Blue Moon series. We have the Mystery Gift Showcase, which is going rather well. You guys get to see the Legendaries, Mythical, the Year of the Legendaries Mystery Gift Showcase as well. September's event should be coming up very, very soon. And then we'll move into October, where we'll get like possibly 2 events. Because we'll have October's normal event, and then we'll have Zoro Aura coming out towards the end of October, because that's when the movie comes out to British cinemas. And of course then November's event, and then we'll be heading straight into Let's Go, and the very first Mystery Gift Showcase of Pokemon Let's Go will be Pokemon number 808. We know nothing about this Pokemon as of yet. I'm recording this before Worlds, so if something drops on Worlds about Pokemon 808, that would be awesome and amazing, and then we'll know a lot more about Pokemon number 808. But we know nothing about Pokemon number 808 yet. All we know is if you link Go with Let's Go, you get it. That's all we know. There's nothing else that we know about this Pokemon as of yet. So, there we go, that is Mystery Gift Showcase. Also, we have the Fakemon Showcase that I've been showing Lacey's favourite Pokemon off in. Lacey is sort of going through school, so that is important for him to focus on. So that's why I would suggest that he focuses on school as a first priority, and then uses his Fakemon drawings to sort of, as a stress relief on school. Because, if you focus too much on school, you're going to get stressed a lot. I did a lot when I was in school. So, that's something you should probably do. Find ways to relieve that stress and then do them. Whether it's playing video games, drawing, making Let's Plays, anything. Anything that reduces stress and keeps you calm is really good. I know this. I'm 30. I should know all these things. Then, of course, we have my co-ops. We first have the co-op with Soul Link with Nick. Speaking of other people who are in school, Nick is in school right now. Nick is in his final year right now. So, Soul Link is on sabbatical. Possible permanent sabbatical. I don't know when it will be back, if it'll ever be back. I know that it's a shame that, we were in the middle of a series, we're almost near the 7th gym, we had a bunch of encounters that we could get hold of. Now we have access to Surf and access beyond Lily Cove, and he has school now, but that's just the way things go, and he should focus on school as much as he needs to focus on school, and that's very important because of the fact that he's in his final year of school, and then he goes to university, and again, that is also important. So I would want him to focus more on school than his channel on YouTube. That's what I would rather him do. I'd rather him focus on school and get school going well and make sure school is always going well. I'd rather him do that than, spend mindless hours recording with me. I would rather him do that. That's what I'd rather him do. So Nick, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you are getting good grades and stuff in school. So, if you ever want to come back, the spot is open for you. But for the moment in time, keep doing what you're doing because what you're doing is important. Keep going to school every day. Hey, and don't worry about YouTube. I got that. Yeah, I got you there. Anyway, so then we have the Insurgents Bravery run with PokeMaster, or MJ, as I call him. And of course, that's going rather well. I think that's going rather well. We're into, quite a few gyms in, 5 or 6 gyms into the Insurgents playthrough at this moment in time. Big storylines happening, but the game is huge. The game is huge. We've only experienced a very small amount of this game, and there is so much more to this game. Honestly, I think we could be here for months with this game, so possibly even years. This game is huge. I think there might be a second region as well, so I don't know too much about this game, and that's why I'm going into it. I love going into it blind. I have not watched any of the Insurgents Let's Plays on YouTube. There are so many Insurgents Let's Plays on YouTube, and I may have watched sporadically the Penta-Op, so I may know some things that are going on, but the fact is, I really don't know. I wasn't watching episode for episode, minute for minute of the Penta-Op, and, Nappy and all his other friends don't really go through the game as much as you'd think, so it's really hard to think about, using them as a guide. You can't use them as a guide. You can only use them as a reference for what levels a gym could be. That's the only thing you could use Nappy and his friends for, really, in a way. I am watching Shady Penguins LP, which is more better for looking as looking what's coming up, but the fact is, he's behind me still, so we'll honestly see where that goes. But, yeah, Insurgents is going rather well. I'm enjoying it, and I've had a lot of fun. I like my new team that you guys will see at episode 18, which is probably already up on the channel. I will link an iCard in the description. I will link an icon in the corner right about now, and you guys can see that. And of course, also we have the universe mode with young Josh Hoo-Ha, and the WWE 2K18 universe mode. That is going rather interesting. I'm going to be uploading episode number 7 soon. Episode number 7 soon, week 7. I am getting the final Money in the Bank qualifiers ready for you guys as well, so that I know Team WCW going into Money in the Bank. Josh should be uploading again soon, hopefully. He's had a few changes on his channel, and he's had to focus on school and work and stuff like that, because of that is, again, another guy who's in his final year, and it's harder for him because of that is, he lives in South Africa, which is, again, harder. I mean, I have, co-ops going with all the people in the world. I mean, I have Nick, who's in America, Phoenix, Arizona in America. I have MJ, who lives in India, which is a really weird time to get up for just to record with him. And of course, then I have Josh, which basically is mostly just on my own. But when we do pay-per-view, when we do the kickoff shows for pay-per-views, we're in a call together. And he's only 2 hours ahead of me, but he lives in South Africa, which again is kind of weird. So yeah, it's very weird, but I'm very much enjoying doing all these co-ops, so very much excited to do more of them. If you guys ever want to do a co-op with me, hit me up on Twitter at JoesphGames. I have a completely open door policy on co-ops. If you want to do one, you can do one with me. I'm looking for new co-op partners since Solic's down the drain, really, at this moment in time. So yeah, I'm looking for new co-op partners, especially for a possible series that might be coming up with me and PokeMaster. So I'm looking for new co-op partners for me to have. And that's, I will always put this picture on the channel because I have an open door policy. I will work with you. I am not going to be one of those guys who says I can't work with you. If you're a YouTuber, if you have good quality mic, and if you can, you know, hold a solid conversation for 30 minutes, then I will work with you. That's all you need. That's all the qualifying parameters you need. You need to be able to hold a solid conversation for 30 minutes, and of course have a YouTube channel, and of course have a solid mic, because I am not recording with someone who's got a mobile phone and tries to use that as a microphone, because that's not a microphone. But yeah, so those are things that I would like to do. So I want to have more co-ops on the channel. And then of course, let's talk about Let's Go. Let's Go is the next step in my professional LPs. It is the next big professional LP that is coming to the channel. I do a professional LP every time a new Pokemon game comes out. You saw Pokemon Sun, that was a professional LP. Pokemon Ultra, the Pokemon Ultra Moon Nuzlocke was a professional LP. And of course now we're going to Let's Go, which is a Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke, which is going to start day one. It will not be starting at midnight, sadly, because I've got my games being picked up in Bromborough, so I've got to go on release day. I've got to go up to Bromborough on the train and go and pick up my games from the store, because it was actually cheaper to pick them up from the store than it was to have them delivered to me, because I also got the Pokeball Plus and stuff like that. So I am very, very excited to do this for you guys, and I'm buying a Switch. I've not bought the Switch yet, but I'm going to be buying a Switch in September, so that's going to be a thing. So I'm going to have a Switch. I'm going to have Let's Go. I've got a professional layout being made for me by Fiery Dance, awesome YouTuber. I've got a intro being made by Foul Plays, awesome YouTuber, who I will talk about in a minute when we talk about the tag lock. But so that's also being a thing. I'm considering getting a green screen as well. I don't know about that. It's going to be hard to figure out what I can do. But with my setup, it's kind of hard to get a green screen. What I need is to start the green screen about here and then end it about here to cover the entire room. So I don't know if it's even at all possible to have a green screen with how much my camera sees and what my setup is like. It's easy for people who have a setup with enclosed room, but the fact is that's not possible for me. So I don't know if it's at all possible to have a green screen. But we will honestly see. I'll look into the fundamentals and the sciences and stuff like that and see if it's at all possible for me to do a green screen and before Let's Go, and we'll see what happens with that. Glazed will probably keep on going to around about Let's Go, because the fact is it's got 3 regions, so it could be there's a lot of content in Glazed. So yeah, we could be here for a very long time, and it's going to be very, very exciting with Glazed. And of course then Let's Go continues on, and Let's Go should go out daily. And I mean daily as in Sunday to Sunday, every single day you get an LP. That is how this works with Let's Go. So that's how I wanted it to work, and that's how it should work. And then of course, I will mention with Let's Go will run all the way until we take our Christmas sabbatical, which is December 23rd. I go away for Christmas with my family. It happens every year. I go down to Wrexham to spend time with them. I'm usually back about the 27th, 28th of December. So I'm usually back before the new year. But the fact is, all LPs stop during that time and then come back about 28th, 29th of December, and will continue on throughout the new year. We'll start the 2019 plans on the channel round about then, as well. So I've got plenty of plans for 2019 as well, but we'll get into those in the November update. The one last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the tag lock. I've been planning a Heart Gold tag lock with a couple of mates of mine and some brand new YouTubers that I've never worked with before, but are really good at putting out tag locks and really good at pushing people to actually get things done. For example, Chinchow and Foul Place and their friends. So yeah, I'm very much excited for this. I opened up a pitch to them about the tag lock. I was expecting them to say no, because the fact is they're way bigger YouTubers than me and wouldn't even preference talking to me. That's what I was thinking. They wouldn't even preference talking to me. They wouldn't even have craved the thought of even saying yes, but they did. They did crave a thought of saying yes, and they did say yes. So I'm so thankful for that. I was expecting a hell no. I was expecting to get blocked on Twitter by them. That's what I was expecting when I asked. I was expecting to get blocked. It was like, well, that's what happens when I ask Game Boy Luke. That's what happens if I ask, like, Nappy and stuff like that. If they want to be part of a tag lock, if they want to be a versus. By the way, Nappy, I'm calling you out. You call yourself the king of Nuzlocke. You ain't even a boss of Nuzlocke. You are a low-tiered Nuzlocker, and if you want some, come get some of the JoesphGames experience, because the Lantern Nation will kick your ass when it comes to Nuzlocke. If you are a high-tier Nuzlocker, I have a doctorate in Nuzlocking. So, honestly, come get some if you think you're hard enough. Note, Nappy will never ever see this video and will never actually have a versus, but I just like to think I'm bigger than him when it comes to Nuzlocking. It's never actually going to happen. I know that, you know that, everybody knows that, but it's just fun to have a little camaraderie, really. It's like me and A-Drive. I want to fight A-Drive in a Draft League match. It's never going to happen. I know that. But honestly, I would move heaven and earth to try and get into the same league as A-Drive just to make that happen. Just for the fun of it, really. But anyway, so we got the tag lock coming up. It is Heart Gold. The announcement video should be very, very soon, hopefully. The series is being recorded as we speak, and everything's going rather well. I'm not going to talk too much about it or give you guys a date of when the announcement video is, but we're not sure just yet. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, and it's going to be exciting. I'm very, very excited to be bringing you guys the Heart Gold tag lock, and look forward to many more tag locks in the future. I am planning to do another one possibly around January, February, and this one is possibly going to be a tag lock versus. I'm looking into it, so basically it would be Team JoesphGames with 7 other YouTubers, and then another team, possibly Team Shallow, and then all of his friends and 7 other YouTubers that are his friends. So there you go. That's what the tag lock versus would be like, and would probably do like Ruby or Sapphire or Red and Blue or something like that. It'd be so much fun to do that. He does one game, I do the other, and we just keep on doing it like that. That'd be so much fun. And it'd be a great way to introduce new YouTubers to you guys. That's why I want to do these tag locks. It's a great way to introduce new YouTubers and to spread the love of the Pokemon community around, because people say this is a toxic environment, and I want to tell them that they are lying to themselves, because the fact is, Pokemon community is not toxic at all. If you want to show me that toxicity, I will show you the love that I have made throughout the Lantern Nation, and that love will conquer the toxicity. I have Illuminate for an ability, and I am damn proud of having Illuminate for an ability, because that's Lantern's first ability. Nobody uses it competitively, but like, it just makes sense. I make people appear. Good people appear. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But who the hell enjoys update videos? I'm so excited to be bringing you guys all this content over the next couple of months and years. Let's hope for many, 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 many more years on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here from day one. If you've been here from day one, thank you so much. If you've only just come here recently, again, still, thank you so much. We are almost near 500 subscribers, and I'm so happy to have every one of you guys on the train as part of the Lantern Nation. But until next time, I am JoesphGames. Mean to that Pokemon, get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night.